Most people think when AI gives a wrong answer, it is lying. But that is giving it too much credit. Lying requires intention. AI does not sit there thinking, today I will ruin someone's assignment. AI hallucination simply means the model gives an answer that sounds confident, polished, and believable, but is actually wrong, fake, or unsupported. But here's the scary question. If AI can sound confident even when it is wrong, how do we know when to trust it? To understand hallucination, first remember how AI like ChatGPT works. It does not pull truth from a magical truth library. It predicts the next words based on patterns it learned from data. Most of the time, those patterns help it give useful answers. But sometimes when the question is unclear, the data is weak, the topic is too specific, or the model does not actually know the answer, it still tries to complete the response. And that is where hallucination happens. Imagine a student who did not study properly for an exam, but still writes a beautiful answer with confidence. The handwriting is clean, the structure is perfect, the tone sounds smart, but the facts are wrong. That is basically an AI hallucination. The problem is not that the answer looks bad. The problem is that it looks too good. A messy wrong answer is easy to doubt. A polished wrong answer is dangerous. A simple example, you ask AI, give me 5 books written by a certain author. If it knows the author well, it may answer correctly. But if the author is less famous, AI might mix real books with fake ones. It may invent titles, dates, quotes, studies, or even sources. Not because it wants to deceive you, but because it is generating a response that statistically looks like the kind of answer you asked for. A small case study is law. In real legal cases, some people have used AI to prepare documents, and the AI created fake case references that looked real. The format was convincing, the language was professional, but the cases did not exist. That is not a small mistake. In law, medicine, finance, or engineering, a confident false answer can create serious damage. This is why AI is useful for support, research direction, drafting, and brainstorming, but dangerous when people blindly trust it. AI hallucinates for a few main reasons. First, it does not truly understand reality like humans do. Second, it may not have access to fresh or complete information. Third, it tries to be helpful, even when the right answer should be, I don't know. Fourth, it predicts language, not truth. That last point matters. A sentence can sound correct and still be false. AI is very good at creating sentences that sound correct. So how do you protect yourself? Use AI for ideas, explanations, summaries, and drafts, but verify important facts. Ask for sources. Cross-check names, dates, numbers, legal claims, medical advice, financial decisions, and technical instructions. The more serious the topic, the less you should trust AI blindly. Treat it like a smart assistant with no real-world accountability. So, in one simple line, AI hallucinates because it generates the most likely answer, not always the most truthful answer. It is powerful because it can create useful responses quickly, but it is risky because it can also create wrong responses beautifully. Welcome back to the AI Studio, where we make artificial intelligence simple, visual, and slightly less painful. But now comes the next big question. If AI can create text, images, voice, music, videos, and code, what exactly is generative AI, and why did it suddenly become the face of the AI revolution?